We live, we live. Whoa, whoa, what it do, man? Welcome, welcome, Big Thuggin Podcast. I am your host, Hot Boy Turk. And tonight we got a special um guest tonight, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all familiar with the Major Figga group, rap group from Philly. We got the homie Dutchman, you know what I'm talking about? Dutchieman in the building tonight. And we gonna get into, you know, a little bit of Dutchy business, you know what I'm saying? Mixed with a little bit of, let me turn my air on. You know, I had to get my little, our air went out, man, in the house for like a week. I was out of town and I had to buy these portable air conditioners, right? So I ain't lying. The portable air conditioner, I like it cold, dog. We got the air back on, it's back working, but the portable AC is just something about it, you know what I'm saying? And when I come in my podcast room, I like to have it on, you feel me? My wife walk in, she say, it's cold in there. But I like it to be cold. I'd rather it be cold than hot. We not gonna do no phone call in tonight, y'all. So y'all already know what it is. We not doing that tonight. But we about to get on that bamboosy. You know? Oh yeah, we about to get on that bamboosy, man. Shout out to the good people at Bamboo, man. You already know they come through, you feel me? And I'm about to pull up and don't throw up. Till my niggas show up, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's pulling up, man. LI, what up, what up, what up, what up? Coolin'. About to do this podcast interview, man. I got a guest tonight. I got the homie Dutch from Major Figgas. You know, used to be in a group with Wallo and Gillie, you know what I'm saying? Dutch a real nigga, man. I feel like Dutch's story haven't been told, you know. And Dutch is one of the underdogs, man. You know what I'm saying? He one of the underdogs, bro. And me and him always talking. We have conversations. We've been having conversations since I met him. You know what I'm saying? I met him on a tour bus. Baby had him rapping on a tour bus when we were youngsters. And that nigga was a rapping motherfucker. And I remember that nigga used to be high than a motherfucker. But we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it tonight, man. I don't want to just talk about everything without him being here. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna ask a few questions. There you go right there. Hold on. I got him in the green room. Hold on. Let me put y'all on Bluetooth. Hold up. So y'all can hear what's going on. Y'all not gotta get y'all right. Gotta get y'all right in Bigo land. IG, y'all already know y'all special. Y'all don't need to be. Alright, there you go, Li. You in the mixing board now. What you was saying?
Okay. I said when it come to y'all, like probably the man when you just said what you said about him. It's like you had to be outside then to know what was going on. Like
Facts.
if like when you say Dutch, like you have certain motherfuckers like who we talking about?
There's a lot
If,
of
if you
people.
don't know what you're talking about, then you wasn't outside. Then you wasn't tapped in. Yeah.
You wasn't
So
outside. You wasn't outside. You
they
did.
nah, they was heat.
I got money
They was
now.
heat.
Believe that. So yeah, man, we got Dutch. He in the green room right now. I don't know if he could hear me. Dutch, if you could hear me, wave a hand right quick. I don't know if you could hear me. But we gonna bring him on. Okay, he could hear me here in the green room. So yeah, man, I'm just prepping the run right quick, man. We got special guests coming on tonight. You know, a lot of y'all might know Dutchie, man. You know what I'm saying? From the Major Figures group. Y'all know the homie Wallo. Y'all know the homie Gillie from $1 Million Worth of Game. They was all in a group. I think it was probably about 6 or 7 of them, and I think they had a female as well. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get into it. You know, just to recap on everything. How we met. You know, I remember being on a tour and us being on the road, and this light skinned nigga, man, was high than a motherfucker, rapping like a motherfucker, you feel me? So we gonna get into that a little bit, you know. But baby was in love with that nigga Flow, and he was fucking with that nigga Tough, you know. And when baby fuck with a nigga, man, like he embrace him, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes when we be on the road, man, them niggas will get on that road and he be like, nigga, shit, y'all don't need to bring nothing, nigga. I don't know if that was the situation with them, but them niggas wind up being in New Orleans, you know. And I think around that time, man, I think I was going through my little dilemmas and shit. I wound up catching a charge or whatever, you know. But we gonna get into it. Without further ado, we gonna bring that boy
money now.
Dutch in this thing, man. You feel me? Hold on, man. Let's get it right, get it right, get it right. This Big Thuggin podcast, man. And this is your boy, Dutch, man. Let's bring him on. Dig. Welcome, 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 homie. Big Thuggin podcast, man. The Dutchieman, man. The first time on the podcast, you know what I'm saying? I thought Dutchie was trying to come through the phone on me today, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he heard, but you know what I'm saying? That's my dog, man. You know, real niggas always have conversations no matter, you know, what at the end of the day. What's up with it, homie?
Ain't nothing, man. So I wasn't doing it, bro. What I was doing was people was texting me, right? You know,
Yeah.
Turk, you know, we gotta keep it 1,000. People was texting me like, man, Turk threw you under the bus on the drink champ shit.
Yeah.
Right? So they sent me the clip, and it was like, when they sent me the clip, I know it'd be like sound bites and shit like that. So I can't see what's going on before or after. All I see was, it was like, it was like, damn, Dutch. And I'm like, you know, with us being the age that we are and we do things for our children, it's just more so like just in the entirety of Drink Champs in itself, I just like my picture to be painted the right way. So when a nigga perish, my children at the end of the day see good pictures of me. So it was like, it was just left open to the point where it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was just left open like, okay, I talked to Dutch, but Gillie wasn't keeping it real and I talked to Dutch. So I'm like, damn,
so you ain't had to heard the whole thing.
Right. No, I didn't. I never heard the whole thing. So when I went back, I watched the interview. I'm still like wondering, like more so on the Nori side of things. Like they always bring me up, but won't bring me up. You feel what I'm saying? They bring me up, but won't bring me up. Like I was happy to see a nigga like you get your flowers. You feel what I'm saying? Because I know these niggas know Turk from now. You know what I'm saying? Like I know motherfucking Turk. We ain't gonna get into it, but I know Turk. You feel what I'm saying? Like
you know the dope fiend, nigga. Let's get into it, nigga. We gonna get into all that, nigga.
I wasn't even talking about the dope.
Hey man, hey, but
I got money now.
you did, yeah.
I was on liquid dope, nigga. I was drinking that syrup like a motherfucker. So I can't call it. You know what I mean? Whatever niggas was doing, niggas was doing.
We were young, dog, and we was addicted, dog. Like we was fucked up, dog. Young niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, because I think that's how we really met. I think that's how I met you, because I was trying to get you to go get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dutch, where is that? We in the city, nigga. I know you know where it's at. And I don't even think you showed me where it was, nigga. 'Cause I don't think you really wanted a nigga to do it or something. You feel me?
What happened was, one of the other brothers that y'all used to be with, I don't want to mention his name, you feel what I'm saying? Because, you know, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put out nobody else.
You don't do it, nigga. Nah, I just fuck with you.
No. Well, we ain't going to put out a nigga vice, but, you know, in Philly, we never seen no shit like that. Like, we seen it, but we seen it third party. Like, I ain't never seen no nigga actually take a needle and hit it. You know what I'm saying? You scared the shit out of me one time, bro. It kind of scared me because I didn't know that shit was, you know what I mean? Like, that was some.
I did this shit in front of you?
Yeah.
For real? Yeah. Damn, I fuck with you if I did it in front of you. I
Yeah,
just ain't
yeah,
give a fuck.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah. You
saying?
had you know how we used to you had a motherfucking pair of jabots on, right? You had
Yeah.
the jabot, and then you had the basketball shorts under the
Yeah.
jabots, right?
Yeah.
You had your belt on. You took your belt off, pull that bitch,
Went in.
and hit that
Went in.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
And when your eyes rolled, I said, "What?" I was scared. I didn't know what the fuck was going on because you
Yeah.
wasn't saying you was like in it, but and
I
then you
was
came
feeling
right
good.
back.
That was the good feeling, man. Like, but that feeling could be tricky too. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know. Like, sometimes niggas will go out. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't nothing. I never went out on the road. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? I went out when I did go out. You know what I'm saying? I wound up going out and I hadn't been experienced enough to know what to do. You know, but a nigga was really like gambling every day. I put that needle in my arm, dog. You feel me? But you know, I'm grateful to be able to talk about that shit. And
How old was you then, bro?
shit. I started doing heroin and cocaine, dog. Like, I started snorting. You know, you don't just start all shooting. You start, you know, small. You feel me? So I started snorting coke at a DJ. So I had to be probably like 15. You know what I'm saying? 14, 15 years old, snorting. Then, you know, from snorting cocaine to like snorting heroin. You know what I'm saying? Then from snorting heroin to shooting it, both heroin and cocaine. You feel me? I started shooting cocaine, but then, you know, I ain't like how it make me feel. It spook a nigga out, so that's when I started speedballing, you know, and I found my high, my drug of choice the way I liked it. And that shit went on for some years, dog, you know what I'm saying? To the point where only way I was gonna stop if it was life threatening, dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I used to be riding, and I always riding solo dolo because shit, I ain't never gonna share my dope. You know what I'm saying? But that shit was dangerous because I'm riding all hours of the night. You know, it had been times I wake up in the morning and I be sick, and nigga, I jump in my whip and I'm throwing up all in the car and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, I clean that shit when I kill my sickness. Like, it was just getting bad. You know what I'm saying? It was getting bad. As time went on, it was getting badder and badder. So, you know, I ain't never thought I was gonna quit that shit, dog. Just being real, you know what I'm saying? I actually thought that was gonna be the way y'all was gonna remember me, you know what I'm saying? But God had other plans, you feel me? And I'm here to talk about it, dog. And like, I understand niggas that's doing the same thing. I mean, today they got different drug forms, but it's basically the same thing. Like, they got the fentanyl, they got the pills. You know what I'm saying? Nigga lacing fentanyl with Xanax and all kind of different type of drugs. You know what I'm saying? That shit can knock down a hearse. You know what I'm saying? Knock down an elephant. Just a little bit of that shit, so you know what it'll do a human being. That shit 100% more potent than heroin. And niggas is fucking with that shit today, you know what I'm saying? So it's no different. A opioid and a downer, upper is the same thing. You feel me? It's just a different format. Just like music used to be on a CD, cassette tape. Now it's on streams. It's still music. So, you know, Michael Jackson, Michael, no matter the way you say it, it's the same fucking thing. But niggas try to glorify it a little different. But, you know, nigga, you still a junkie. At the end of the day, you dependent on it. You feel me?
So I always wanted to know, right? Because I when I met Baby, right? Because this how it happened on my end. It was a DVD that we had did. We was rapping in front of a truck and shit. Me and Spade was rapping in front of a truck.
I remember.
And I don't know how Baby got my number on the two-way.
It was
Remember?
Dutch. It was Dutch and Spade. It wasn't never Dutch and Gillie at that time. I remember that name, Dutch and Spade. Dutch and Spade.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. We was over at Entertainment. That was my first deal. You know what I'm saying? Over there with Cameron and Charlie Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Remember, we come through y'all way a lot on a circuit, like trying to, you know, just touring and shit like that. And I remember coming out there like in '98 and '99, and y'all had stretched motherfucking Hummers, and like it was shit that I couldn't believe that niggas y'all age had, because it was just like so Baby text me like #1 stunner on the two-way.
Facts.
I didn't
Big ass two-way. Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck was going on because we were listening to Juvie, right? We was listening to Juvie. Then we got on to BG, and then we figured out who y'all was because y'all was all on BG album. Then we figured, from 400 Degrees on up. That's how we started to figure out what was going on. So I still was #1 stunner. I ain't know who the fuck that was on my two-way. I'm like, how the fuck this nigga get my number? But he said, no, nigga. Cash Money, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Then it was like, oh shit, how the nigga, so he like, this how it happened. He said, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you got going on? I said, well, I'm off right now. We finished the album. I'm like, we working on new shit. He said, well, why don't you fly to Ohio for the Cash Money Rough Riders tour y'all was on? I flew to Ohio and I get off the plane and what's the brother that look like Bobby? Bobby came.
Freckle face Jeff, yeah.
Bobby and them came and got me.
Hey, did he pay for your ticket or you had to pay for your ticket to get there?
Yolanda, some lady named Yolanda.
Well, he paid for it if Yolanda did it. So he fucked with you at the time,
Yeah. He gave me Yolanda number.
Yolanda worked in the office.
This how crazy it is. 504-231. You know the rest of that number, nigga. That's how long ago that shit was. So Yolanda got me the tickets. I flew to Ohio. When I flew to Ohio, I haven't even met y'all yet because he just flew me in.
Yeah.
First thing he take me to was Juvie. Juvie had about 7-8 boxes in his room of Jabot shit. When I walk in, I'm thinking I'm fresh, I got polo shit on. He like, nah, bro, like you got to put these Jabots on and these soldieries, my nigga. And, you know what I mean? Now you like, you know what I'm saying? Like he had me feeling
you got the uniform on. And it was mandatory. We had to wear that fucking bro. I'm gonna let you finish your story, but we had to wear them Jabots. We had to wear the motherfucking Reeboks. And I remember like Wayne used to be like going against that shit because he was always a East Coast type vibe nigga, you know what I'm saying? And he did not want to wear it. That's how he started fucking with the iceberg shit, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna get into that. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that's what, like, I was wearing some polo shit, so, you know what I'm saying, some Levi's, and we had a pair of Nikes on, that's the shit that Philly niggas wore.
Yeah.
And I walked through, he was like, nah, nigga, you gonna be around this head. We cracked the boxes open. He gave a nigga like a week's worth of Jabot shit, and I thought that I was just gonna come to the show in Ohio.
Yeah.
Baby, like, no, Bayou Classic coming up, we gonna run down New Orleans for a minute.
Yeah, I was down like, that too. Yeah. I'm like, as you bringing this shit up, that's why I like to talk to people that were deaf. Cause it's like, bro, I'm bringing all these niggas on, bro. Cause it's like, nigga, I'm about to do my next book, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas making me remember shit that I forgot. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to hear them stories, dog. Keep on going, though.
So, we go to Bayou Classic, right? So, me being a nigga, all right, I had a record deal, but I never experienced the foreigns and shit like I thought when niggas was rapping at that time, either the big execs got the shit or, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know how big Baby was at that time.
Yeah.
He take me to a place called Eastover in New Orleans.
Yeah, the mansion.
Right?
That's what a mansion was at.
Right, so I go to Eastover and I used to think like, damn, the nigga Baby got so much money, but why he wear the same fucking clothes every day, right?
That nigga had 100 pair of Jabot jeans the same.
That's what I was getting to, right? So the nigga take me to Eastover. He like, we about to change, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna get dressed. We about to go down, to the festivities or whatever going on. So Slim lived right across from me in Eastover. If you remember, like that's how you know I was really fucked there.
You were deep in it. Yeah.
So he like, Dutch, I want to show you something. He like,
you at the Cash Money house. That was all our house. That was the Cash Money house in Eastover.
Yeah, so he say, look, I want to show you. Niggas be thinking I be wearing the same shit every day. That's how a boss nigga play though. He say, look right there. He had a motherfucking a closet that
and the cleaners.
Nothing but black, same jeans.
Hey, you know what? The black Jabots, that's what niggas used to take their shit to the cleaners. Brand new though, but take them to the cleaner because we was wearing the creases in the Jabots, you know what I'm saying? That nigga had 100 pair of Jabos the same color. Slim wore blue, that nigga wore black.
Man, that shit. He grabbed a pair. Nah, these ain't the right ones. I said they the same fucking jeans in my head. I'm like, nah, these ain't the right ones right here. I'm like, all right, bro. So
Same shit.
So we go out. I think we come to meet y'all. We go to meet up with y'all. It's Bayou Classic. So y'all know y'all down, you know,
Canal
whatever.
Street.
Yeah, y'all down the way. Y'all down there. So I'm thinking, all right, this shit, we going to this party. Y'all niggas, you know. Then I meet Hot and Spicy. Some brother named Hot and Spicy. And
Hot Bezel.
Yeah, Hot Bezel, you know what I'm saying? Cito, and you know what I mean, you know, a couple of the other brothers, they, you know, he introduced me. And this when I knew Baby really, you know, was one of the realest niggas to me that I met for doing this was his daughter's mother had a house too.
Yeah.
We went and stayed there.
Yeah. That nigga
You know
was
what I'm saying?
that nigga's Dutch. I ain't lying. That nigga was fucking with you. That nigga, I know he was fucking with you because he kept you with him. You know what I'm saying? Like when Baby took a liking at a nigga dog that he fucked with him for their talent and shit. Like he did that to Young Buck. You know what I'm saying? Like kidnapped Young Buck. Young Buck was supposed to sign with Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't happened the way it was supposed to. You know, because you had other people that had Young Buck with them. But that nigga, the same way how he used to make you rap. And make Wayne listening, like he made all y'all, he took all y'all niggas to rap to Wayne, cause Wayne was the nigga, dog. I ain't lying. Wayne was the nigga that was kind of like, you know, he wasn't drugging. He was just strictly rap.
Listen,
You see what I'm saying? So Wayne, basically, that's what the approval from Wayne. You know what I'm talking about?
This was so crazy though, right? I remember, cause remember you and Weezy always was roommates on the road.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas,
You know a whole lot, nigga.
Yeah, y'all had the biggest motherfucking suite for both of y'all, and it was like go downstairs, get that. Y'all pointing out like, nah, that one right there, she can come up. You know what I mean? Boom,
Yeah,
boom, boom.
yeah.
But it was like just to see that shit, man. Like even Baby taking me to his mother house, Miss Gladys.
Yeah.
We ate Thanksgiving dinner. That was the first time I had bell pepper, like real bell pepper and all of that. And I'm sitting there at the table for Thanksgiving with this man's family. It just was like, damn, I ain't.
Nah, that was his stepmama, his daddy wife. His mama passed, but that's his stepmama. So I mean, it's all the same though, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what he said. But we was in a project though. But it was a brand new project because he must have had that shit built up or something like that. But when we came outside, nigga had the Lambo. He had the doors up on the Lambo, and I witnessed this nigga give out about $25,000-$30,000 to the people in the projects. They was running up to the car, and he was giving that shit out.
Yeah,
like I can say that.
One thing about that nigga, dog. Like we used to go to the city. I mean, he gonna come with a bag and he gonna get the money out. You know what I'm saying? First come, first serve. Then you go to writing checks. You know what I'm saying? That's why niggas in New Orleans still love Baby. No matter how bad nigga might got some bad, you know, like it's a lot of good. And when nigga do good, sometimes a nigga don't outweigh the bad. You feel me? Like even with me, you feel me? The business of what we had going on, you know, probably wasn't like it was supposed to be, but nigga gave me an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Nigga took me in, you feel me? And shit, nigga basically saved the nigga life, you feel me? So, like, I'm always be grateful for that shit, you feel me? And, nigga be like, man, why you like this? Why you like that? And I don't never have nothing really bad to say because you can't say nothing bad about a nigga that really helped you when you could have been a statistic, you know what I'm talking about? Like, niggas ain't want me to get loaded, niggas ain't want me to nigga have to be in and out of jail. Nigga wanted me to just to rap. And I chose the streets, you feel me? I chose to do the shit that I was doing. You know, I wasn't nothing like how I am now. That's why I could understand, you know, business is business because I'm a businessman now, you feel me? So I understand the situation, you feel me? So, I mean, if we ever, you know, happen to put this shit together where we do a reunion, because we too old to be doing an album together and rapping. That shit, that over with. You know what I'm saying? But far as like a reunion tour, Nigga, that shit'll never get old. You know what I'm saying? Then people come in to see that shit like we some young niggas, cause our fans is the same age as us. You feel me? And they gonna be singing that shit, feeling that shit, just like it was back in the days, cause they're gonna bring the memories back. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to ask you, man, like my figures, right? We gonna get back to the Cash Money stories, but when you mention Dutch, a lot of people like, who is Dutch? You know what I'm saying? For the people don't know who you are, you know what I'm saying? Let the people know who you are, because it's a person that's on here with me at one of my homeboys. He knew who you was. And he said if you wasn't outside, you wouldn't know who Dutch was. You feel me? So you had an outside fan base. If you was inside, they didn't know who you was. Can you explain who you is and why what he said has so much significance to it?
What it is that where I come from lyrically, I was put on one of the most trivial labels in the world, because it was a label that Big had started right before he passed away, Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? That's basically my first deal, and the first record that I ever put out was me, Spade, and Beanie Siegel on Funk Master Flex, the Tunnel album. You know what I'm saying? We had a song called Dead Man Walking on there. Then right after that, Cameron's second album, Sports, Drugs, Entertainment, nigga had records on there, along with the Major Figgas tearing up the whole East Coast and sliding over to the West Coast with everything that we was doing at, the same time. Gil was over here working with Suave House. We were over here with Lava was over with Dr. Dre doing what he was doing. So it just, me being a part of that, a lot of motherfuckers back then didn't even know our faces until we put a video out. So they would think I was this person on, because they ain't even had no face on it. Yeah. So it was just, so the lyrics was hard enough. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess that's what it was, because it was like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When you leave out of town and you got like, just to go back to it, niggas like Baby only seen me on DVDs and shit like that back then. So for my lyrics to be that impactful from a DVD to make a motherfucker want to get with you, that's why niggas say you had to been outside, because it wasn't a car that was outside that wasn't playing that type of shit coming through the block. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how I feel, bro. You done had some hit records. You feel what I'm saying? And you know what it feel like to have the whole block riding around playing that shit.
Fact.
And it changed your aspects on that. So being a 16-bar barbarian, I think that's what made motherfuckers be like, yo, this nigga really can do what he got to do. And I always had a love for this shit, bro. Like a love for the art. So that's where it comes from. We was niggas that started on the corner rapping, and that shit turned all the way to the $1 million worth of game, to Dutch and Spade.
So it was basically like battle rap back in the days. Y'all was doing more battle rap, you could say.
No, we had the battle in our city, because it wasn't no other way to come out and say who was best.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's why on Beanie Siegel first tape that he put out, like the mixtape, it was like Major Figgas and Most Wanted and a couple, you know what I'm saying? All them type of niggas, because we all started together.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
So you were familiar, y'all, before Beanie Siegel got on, y'all was all having ciphers and shit together.
That's everywhere. Like you see a motherfucker and they say he rap, oh, you got to go do what you got to do, or you ain't going. How else they gonna know you? We ain't had no Instagram or none of that then. So that's why I be telling niggas today, if Instagram crash, who the fuck would you be?
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Motherfucker, they could go ahead and Google, and I have a Wikipedia that tells you who I am. Yeah. So a lot of that
so
don't know.
Another thing, you started acting a little bit as well, you know what I'm saying? And only thing I remember, a hole in the sock.
No, listen, so let me tell you, right? I ain't even
How
had
the fuck you get the hole in the sock? I remember the movie with the hole in the sock. What the name of that movie was, man?
It was The Cookout with Eve, Ja Rule, Megan Good, Farrah Fawcett, Danny Glover. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Farrah Fawcett. That was like one of her last films too that she kind of made and shit. So the funny part was, nigga ain't even had that much, you feel me? They ain't even had that much written out for me. I cut the hole in my sock myself. My only lines was, you don't know Todd Anderson. I took that motherfucking hand, turned it into a little winner for me. You know what I mean? Won me a few dollars on that one. Got me some speaking lines. Screen Actors Guild, check every month. Let's go.
Yeah, for real, for real. Man, that's what's up, man. So, how did you get started with the group Major Figgas?
So it really started by Wallo, right? Wallo started the Major Figures
Wallo
part.
he was rapping?
Yeah, Wallo. Listen, man.
I thought that nigga was a comedian or something, man. So he can rap. Let me find out that nigga got some balls, man.
Wallo was never no motherfucking comedian. How I knew Wallo was him just being the nigga who he is to the day. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody say Dutch and Major Figgas is the real trendsetters in Philly. Mob head.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, Wallo had Wallo like brought this tape down. I remember Wallo and this guy Marcus Graham and Bump was the one that brought me to the group though. You feel what I'm saying? Like we was all rapping. All of us was just rapping. Like Lava was rapping with another group. Bump had was one of the first figures to get a record deal because he was rapping with his brother. I believe they had signed a deal when we was young. Like I want to say I was like 15, 16 years old. Bump had already had a deal. So Bump would come to my block.
You say Bump J. That ain't the same Bump J out of Chicago, right?
No, that's Bump from Major Figgas. Bump Johnson, he part of Major Figgas. We was one of the 7 members of Major Figgas. So he come to my block and grab this tape because I was making tapes and shit in the crib. Like I would have a radio playing this one and then press record on the other radio.
Everybody did that, nigga.
Yeah, I wanted to record, so I ain't know how to do that shit. So I said, this shit record. I made a 3-song tape. Bump came and got the shit, took it up there. Next thing I know, I had 1 record on this tape that they put out. And then, a little while later, Wallo had went to jail. And we just kept going and going. And we ended up being the group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I see you getting a lot of love in the comments, man. So, to you might feel like that people don't give you your flowers, man. People might not, mention your name along with the greats. Why you think that is? Why do you feel that way? Cause right now, you getting love. Cause when you talk to me, you act like like I tell you all the time, nigga, you don't know who the fuck he is. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think it's like that, bro?
It don't be that. It's just in certain instances, I just feel like people don't know how to separate people they water, not even the flowers. I planted flowers years ago when I started doing this shit myself. Sometimes I just need a cup of water. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas is human out here. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not that I feel like, because I just now put some, as of right now, if you go Google Dutchieman, records is now. I got now records. I got 1.5 streams that I did with Conway the Machine. I got a record out with Jadakiss that's doing all right. I got a record out with Freeway that's doing all right. I got records.
And about to have a record out with Turk that gonna be doing all right, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Hey man, let's do it.
Yeah, that shit done, man. You need to be on that I Got Money Now album, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a mindset, dog. When I say that was a mindset to inspire people that feel like I don't got it. You know what I'm saying? When you put your mind to it, you can do it. Every time I talk, bro, I'm always on some positive shit. Even if it's going sideways, if it's a misunderstanding, we got to make sure that we have an overstanding before we get off of that phone. I might overtalk your ass a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But nigga, you gonna overstand what I'm saying, nigga. I fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's enough like that, enough genuine niggas that's out there that show a nigga, dog, look, man, nigga, I got your back, I fuck with you, Where do you feel like, and I'm about to take this, and I don't hope motherfucker don't take it the wrong way, you and Gillie was one time, y'all was like this, right? Mm-hmm. Where did you and Gillie stop being like this? Is it even still like that? Because the people don't see y'all together just like they don't see me and Wayne together no more.
I want to put it to you like this, and I'm gonna put it to you in one of the greatest ways. The last time I seen Weezy, right? This how we gonna do it, right? I seen Weezy. Weezy had just got his first Bugatti, right? The red one. He had just got that joint. I walked up to him. I thought it was gonna be tension because him and Gillie was supposed to have been going back and forth.
Yeah.
You feel what I mean? I thought it was gonna be tension because I fuck with Wayne, I fuck with Gil, but I'm still Dutch on the other end. You feel what I'm saying? I still have to protect this energy that's going on. So my thing, I thought it was gonna be tension. Weezy didn't even know what was going on. You feel what I'm saying? So I say this to say, if there is an issue between Gil and I don't have an inkling of it. You feel what I'm saying? Because when we see each other, it's genuinely, hey, what's going on? Assalamu alaikum. We Muslim. We keep it moving. So it's nothing but niggas grew older and niggas got to take care of their families. I don't feel as though he owe me nothing. I don't think he feel as though I owe him nothing. I honestly, at the end of the day, don't even think about nothing but me paying these bills at the end of the day and me trying to feed my children. I don't really worry about what nobody got going on. I see what niggas got going on and I praise them on that. Wallahi billah, that means, in the name of Allah, like I'm saying, I swear to God.
Yeah.
The last that I spoke with that man, I texted him, I'm glad you got going on what you got going on. His text back, all love, my brother, and we kept it going. Last time I seen Wallo, I was going to the studio with my daughter. Wallo pulled up, we laughed and joked about him buying all of the cars he wanted when he was locked up.
Yeah.
Like that's some shit he's doing now, and I'm happy for him with that.
Fact.
I don't see nobody enough to have a problem with him. Don't nobody see me enough.
I think, bro, like it's the same way with me, right? When people used to seeing a certain entity together, they want to continue to tie you to that person. And I think some people allow the fans to instigate a beef. You know what I'm saying? But when you speaking like you speaking, I speak the way I speak, it's no beef. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes on the other end, they might not be thinking and seeing it the way we see it, and then it might be some type of tension or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because we like, and I'm like this, I'm like, if it ain't no issue, I should be able to say what I want to say without it being no problem. You know what I'm saying? You endorsing it or whatever. But it don't be that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't necessarily asking for a handout, but we started this together, and I can honestly say, bro, I be wanting to do shit with my brothers. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But on another real tip, it's not like I can just be like, man, look, nigga, I'm about to pull up on you. You feel me? And I think the fans be like wanting more of that. The same shit we be wanting, but we understand that it's not like that because we grown. Okay, we done moved on, nigga. You over here, I'm over there. You know what I'm saying? Do you be feeling that way sometimes? Like, even though I'm saying all this good shit on my end because I got a clear mind, but I understand where the fans at, and you know what I'm saying? I see that too. You feel me?
Yeah, I do see where you're coming from with that. We have did things like small little reunion shows in the last couple of years. You feel what I'm saying? Where we came together and did some records. Spade and myself and Beanie Siegel performed that record that we did for the first time because of our prior just misunderstandings. You know what I'm saying? As groups, we never got a chance to do any of that. I do sometimes sit back and be like, I would love to, just catch up with my guys here and there. But then reality sets in and it's like, he's doing what he's doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. When we see each other, it's cool. Let's keep it moving. I know one thing about Gil that I can always say is that he wanted to be in this position right now where he's, he always would say, no, I'm not settling because I want to have this amount of money. I don't think that we should take this deal because it ain't for this amount of money. Now, sometimes I didn't even agree with it, but it's like, maybe he right. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we would always give each other the benefit of the doubt. So just the end all be all with that, yeah, of course, who wouldn't want to be around these niggas? But I don't want to be around him just because he's winning. Either. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because it's a lot of years that I watched that man struggle. That man had to go to jail, you know what I'm saying, for certain things and shit like that. So me watching that and knowing that, no, he gotta do what he gotta do by himself right now. Like, if I wouldn't a real nigga if I don't feel that way.
Facts. Now, when a person like us, we feel like we feel about them. Mm-hmm. And it don't be the same thing sometimes how we feel. You know what I'm saying? I think the fans get a sense of that. But we always try to clean face and this, that. I do it all the time, dog. I'm going to keep it real. Because I would never let outsiders know my true emotions about how I feel about a certain situation. That's a conversation that I want to sit down and, nigga, I'm going to talk to you about that. You feel me? Do you have any conversation that, nigga, I'm going to talk to you about that? We ain't going to put that out there, but I'm going to talk to you about that. Do you have any of that inside of you? You know what I'm saying? Where you want to have that sit down.
You know what's so deep, right? When shit like that happen, we don't, us as major figures, we don't let a week go by. If something go on, I'm on Gil's phone, or if he felt as though he would be on my phone. If Spade, we gonna talk to each other right to that point. You feel what I'm saying? We don't. That's the thing about us. We ain't letting shit linger or sitting back and saying, "Oh, hey, what you said a week ago." If I hear it today, I'm gonna text a nigga today and say, "Yo, what's going on?" Because we supposed to be brothers, and at the end of the day, we took an oath to make sure that we talk about whatever we gotta talk about, and whether it lead to whatever it lead to, we gonna get that out. But we not gonna put that shit into no air, because at the end of the day, we got kids, we got wives, and we got shit that we can't damage on a argument or on a, you know what I'm saying, on pitting shit. I ain't with that shit. I'm not with the public chatty patty shit. If I had a problem, I'm texting a motherfucker right to the point. Yo, what's up with this? What's up with that? And I feel like he would do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Tell him the truth, not hating. That's something I said, and I think I started on Drink Champs. Drink Champs. I say Drinker Champs. I mean, I got the blue cup, y'all.
You had that bumble.
Yeah. So look, I know you heard about the episode on Drink Champs, and like I said, man, whatever the misunderstanding was on me and your part, you know, I spoke about Gillie, you know, because the question came up, you know, and I felt some type of way about Gillie because I look at Gillie like I look at you, nigga. Like, how I feel about niggas, dog, I feel passionate about niggas, no homo. Nigga, if I fuck with you, nigga, I fuck with you, nigga. No nigga can't. I can say something about you, but another nigga can't. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm rocking with you, nigga. You feel me? I'm rocking like the penitentiary with a cut-off stocking. You feel me? It's like that 10 times 100. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I say what I say about Gillie because me and Gillie used to have conversations before about podcasting. I had a vision of a podcast, and he was starting his podcast because Gillie used to do that when giving relationship advice. You know what I'm saying? With him and his girl, I got my girl. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot in common. You feel me? He laying in the bed with his girl, right? You know what I'm saying? That depth. And I used to like that about him. So me and Gillie talking, you know, and I just felt like the conversation we had before the success of $1 Million Worth of Game. You know what I'm saying? Like when I reach out to you, not for no handout, but for a helping hand. That's different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, nigga, give me a bag. I got my own bag. You know what I'm saying? Even if I have to pay you, nigga, because I know y'all charge motherfuckers to do certain shit, I'm willing to do that. But it's the ignoring part that I don't like, because before it was, let me put this nigga on live with me, let's talk, you know what I'm saying? But then when it got over here, it just turned. So that was my issue with Gil, you feel me? And on the topic of, they asked me about Gillie writing for Lil Wayne. Bro, man, Lil Wayne used to shoot paintball guns at motherfuckers, and Wayne used to write with me, so I know nigga ain't wrote for him, and then he don't write no more. Like, I didn't witness, like a lot of niggas. Wayne birthday today. Shout out to Lil Wayne, happy birthday too, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, you know, like, me and that nigga used to fuck bitches together, man. You know what I'm saying? In the same room, you know, we caught crabs together. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, some people don't understand. Like, I caught crab. Why you saying that? That's an STD, nigga. We were 15, 16 years old, nigga. I'm 41 and he 40. That was years ago. You know what I'm saying? That shit funny to me now, nigga. We were itching like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But people try to turn your testimony to a messimony. You know what I'm saying? So when I have a relationship with a nigga and I fuck with niggas, you feel me? Hold on. Let me say about Gillie. I just felt more a respectful level, dog. Because if it would have been the other way around, nigga, and you reach out, nigga, I'm about to pick up. Even if I gotta tell you, nigga, I can't do it right now. It's just the ignoring of the phone call, ignoring of the DM that I got a problem with. Not the fact that, nigga, I'm busy, I got shit going on. You know it's me, nigga. Like, I'm not a regular fan, you know what I'm saying? I'm Turk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a regular motherfucker. Don't treat me like I'm regular, like y'all treat regular people. Not saying people regular, but you understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I feel we all are the same. You feel me? Treat people just like a human being. But I'm Turk at the end of the day. But, you know what I'm saying? And that was my issue, dog. And I hope Gil respond and reach out because he got my number. And I might hit that nigga because I got his number if he ain't change it. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no beef, dog. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just need to have conversation. The same with Ross. Same with Meek Mills. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else I spoke about. I pulled up on Birdman. We had our conversation. We settled our shit out. You know what I'm saying? Me and Wayne, we don't got no smoke. You know what I'm saying? Me and Juvenile, we talk when we talk. You feel me? It's the other niggas that I haven't had conversations with. I'm a real nigga. I'm not impressed by nigga watch necklace, earrings, and grill. You know, how the fans look at these dudes, I look at them as my peers. I'm not a fan, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is, dog. Like, it's no smoke, dog. You know, I think the fans instigate stuff and want it to be something that it ain't. And I continue to reiterate that it ain't that. Probably came out on some bamboozle shit, you know what I'm saying? And I apologize on my part when me and they have a conversation. When I might say it wrong, but when we have a conversation and they say, nigga, I felt some type of way because you say, then I'm going to be like, you know what? Because I watched the tape. But if you're not letting me know how you felt about it, I'm not listening to the people or how they felt about it. I want to know how you felt about it, nigga, because you're like, I spoke about it and told you how I felt. Nigga, you could do the same thing. And then I'm going to be a man about it and be like, you know, I'm not going to play it like y'all playing it. I'm not going to be the solid treatment. I'm going to be like, man, listen, man, you know, yeah, bro, I was fucked up. That was my bad. But, nigga, right now, nigga, y'all niggas ain't saying nothing. Rick Ross responded. But, you know, how he responded, I responded back in the way I responded. And the conversation is still open for him. You feel me? Like, nigga, let's talk about it. You feel me? We don't got to shoot it out, nigga. Anybody can pull a trigger. We can all do that. I did that. And I did time for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go back to prison. Feel me?
My thing more so when my name gets brought up, I just didn't understand where it was going at because when you know, like I said, when me and you spoke, we talk about I know you before Gil know you. You feel what I'm saying? That's the thing about it. We got to learn how to separate that too. It's like my relationship with Cash Money wasn't a bitter thing with Cash Money. You feel what I'm saying? When the note that we departed on, or you know, we didn't even depart on no note. It was a thing where, you know, they went through their shit and I'm Major Figgas and Wayne over here and they going back and forth and beefing and you know, we talk our shit, they talk their shit. Cause I still really didn't ever know what the shit was about.
Yeah.
Because my thing was, I'm a hot boy too. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a fucking hot boy because how Baby and them introduced me to, you know, the lifestyle and you know what I'm saying? The love that niggas show. So it's like when Gil and Wayne start going through their shit, I didn't understand it, but all I do know is it was some lyrics that were played for us, right? Because you probably didn't even really know what was going on because you was away at the time, I believe, right?
Yeah. I'd be in and out of jail. I was a hot boy for real. Like, you know.
Yeah, you was in and out. So it was like, we had heard this record and Wayne was like, you know, Gillie, I don't think you niggas should fuck with me, the gun on me, you know, but it was like, you know, okay, well, it was rap shit. Boom, let's go back and forth rapping this and that. Boom, boom, boom. But like when motherfuckers ask me what happened and this and that, I can't tell you. You know what I'm saying? The person that you want to ask is Gillie what happened with that situation because he know. At the time I was around Cash Money, wasn't none of that shit going on. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm more so with the niggas who I know. I would run off, you know, me, you, Weezy, we running around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Doing what we doing with the bitches and whatnot, whatever we, you know what I'm saying, choose to do. Because at that time we can't lie, we was young niggas with a few dollars. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas we was all right. We didn't have to want for nothing. All the clothes was fucking free as a motherfucker. And this is Iceberg, Japolo, Polo, this shit, whatever. So it's like, that's what I be wanting niggas to understand. When you separate us, separate us in a way is to where know that Gil had his own time down there. But I could say, yeah, I seen a plaque come from Cash Money. I don't know what plaques is for. Is it for being on the album? Is it for writing? I don't know. I never seen Gil write nothing for Wayne. All I know is I've heard comparisons of flows.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And that I believe that comes from us hanging around each other.
Yeah, we're creatures of habits. We pick shit up. People pick shit up. You my nigga, I'm gonna pick your language up, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Like it was on that tip. So I believe, because at one time, shit, Weezy had on the Major Figga chain in one of the videos and shit. Yeah. That's how close we was, though. It wasn't like niggas wasn't close and we was
fucking with each other, dog. Like it was. That's why I understand, dog. Like it, like before this social media shit, we was. Like, I ain't really used to fuck with Gillie, but I fuck with you. Because I don't even recall. Nigga, I had to be loaded. And you was like, you wasn't doing what I was doing, but you were doing the same downer. Nigga, you were out, you know what I'm saying? So we basically was like in the same type of atmosphere. So I fuck with you. I gravitate to you. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember Dutch and Spade. I'm just going to be real. And when Gillie was like coming out, I don't know if I was around, but bro, I just can't writing stuff like, and I think they cleared it up, you know what I'm saying? But they always ask us these questions. It ain't like a nigga be lingering like I'm about to talk about this. When you do interviews and you are a person that's telling the truth and they ask you the same shit, you gonna say the same fucking thing. But that nigga said that in the last interview, nigga. It's because it's the truth, nigga. I'm saying, what the fuck I'ma change my... It ain't gonna change. I don't care how many times you ask me, I'ma stand on what I say. So stop asking me the shit, nigga. My answer not gonna change.
That my end all tell all is I don't know what the fuck happened. Whatever happened, I was guilty by association. You feel what I'm saying? I'm guilty by association. Bottom line is, these are some niggas who I thought that at the end of the day I was gonna be. Man, I remember sitting on a motherfucking jet with Stunner, and Stunner was like, yo, I got this idea that I think would have been one of the dopest fucking ideas in the world. We was gonna do an album called The Birdman, right? And he was gonna call me Bird the fucking Third. Like, this was planned that we would sit there and talk about. It was Bird Jr., and then we're gonna be Bird the Third. Like, this is the shit I was doing. So when it came down to it, the powers that be wouldn't let me and Spade signed to that situation. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they wasn't on for that shit, and they wasn't trying to let us go. We didn't look at it like that. We looked at it like niggas was trying to pigeonhole us. You feel what I'm saying?
So when did Gillie come in the part with Wayne? Like, cause like I say, I remember Dutch and Spade. I actually don't remember Gillie that much. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because what happened was, all right, I was over at inner school and entertainment, like at the time, where shit was like, you know, we started, we didn't have no deals right at that time. We just had the overhead. You know, you had an overhead, but you still like trying to figure out when you're gonna drop the album, what you're gonna do with this. So we went from 3 different overheads and ended up at inner school. And Un wasn't really like, he didn't get his return yet on us, and we were still hot. Niggas ain't want to let us go. So what I did was, because Gil was in a situation where, you know, he was a free agent and they was running the Major Figgas shit so good, like him, Marcus Graham, Tino Brown, and you know, a couple of other OGs that was around us, Daoud Bey, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was, you know, they was running it so good that I'm like, damn, let me introduce the Cash Money situation to the Major Figgas situation, because like I said, Baby came looking for me and wanted me and Spade to sign over there with y'all.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it was. It was more so, yo, what's going on? I'm like, no, my nigga's hot too.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, I didn't think that was wrong. Some people came to me and said, yo, you should have been a little bit more selfish.
Do you regret, that's what I'm about to ask you. Do you regret not doing that due to the fact that now Gillie is doing his thing? He made a decision, him and Wallo, to do what they're doing, and, you know, they made a decision that was best for them. But y'all was all in a group together doing what y'all was doing together, but you made a unselfish decision like, nah, if you ain't get my niggas, I ain't fucking with that. Do you regret that?
I live life with no regrets, Turk.
Yeah.
You feel me? I live life with no regrets. I look at all my situations that I've ever went through in life as a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Now, would I make the same mistakes again? No, I wouldn't make the same mistakes again because I lost a lot of different relationships due to different relationships. You feel me?
So loyalty, your loyalty costs you.
all the time. Everybody loyalty costs you sometime. That's why I be fucking with shit like this.
What's that? I can't see it. Put it in the camera. Come over some.
That's that motherfucker.
Come over the other way. The other way. Come over the other way. Come over some more. Other way.
That's that loyalty over love. Huh?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I be, you know, that's why that's a merchandise company who I try to help out and shit like that. People like that be showing me love. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes your loyalty will hurt you in a certain way. The only way it hurt me is that I never got a chance to tell Stunner, you know, what my side was, or tell Jay-Z what my side is, or tell this person what my side is.
So you had ties to Jigga too?
Yeah. Yeah. When Jay-Z came to Philly, I remember being at a club and I'm in there just in there and, living my life. And I heard him calling me to the stage because some of my freestyles that they was getting, niggas wanted to know who I was and wanted me to rap them bitches right there because they couldn't believe that I was doing this shit. Yeah. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I didn't introduce nobody to Jay-Z. Jay-Z had a relationship with all of us differently, but it was like when that beef shit start, it's just like I lose a lot of relationships. You know what I'm saying?
So was you the youngest in the camp?
Me and Bianca, yeah, we the youngest in the camp. So yeah, I'm only 4.
Yeah. It's crazy, man, because like I don't know what it was, but you was the nigga, dog, and baby was interested in you. You know, like your loyalty. I feel like it did cost you. You know, but at the same time, it made you into the person that you is today. So, what you doing today, bro, that you want the people to know, you know what I'm saying? You know, the people that still rock with you, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, dog, when we think it's over, it's not. You know what I'm saying? I still feel like it's something that God got for us to do. And what I'm doing right now, I didn't became aware of. This is something that God want me to do. Tell the truth and don't hate. You know, like people want to hear these stories, dog. Like our story is God's glory. We went through the experiences, dog, for Him. You know, we probably ain't get the 100 of millions and 200 millions of dollars from the rap, but nigga, your story is just as valuable. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta tap into it. You know what I'm saying? And like, nigga, I got the book, I got the documentary, I got a whole movie right here. Nigga, I sit in front of this every day. I'm waiting on some big director. It might be Kevin Hart, how he fucking with my interview. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Like things you just gotta be prepared in and out of season for your moment, dog. And guess what? I'm prepared, dog. So I'm continue working, continue putting good energy out. I don't want no negativity, bro. I'm taking hardship using God's gift in spite of negativity. And I'm being a light to the youth because that's who watching and that's who need us the most, dog. So if you got anything to say, cause we running out of time, to the people that's watching, man. Let me see how many we got. Almost close to 200 people watching us live right now, man. You know, not including who gonna watch us when this go on. We're live. Big Thuggin is a live stream podcast where nothing is scripted, it's all gifted. If he say something, get on his ass. That's what we do. What you want to tell the people, man, you know what I'm saying, in closing, bro, Big Thuggin podcast?
Just follow me over at Dutchieman_. Be looking out for my podcast. It's called Wrap Your Brain Around That Shit, which actually I'm doing a TV show as well. I'm trying to bring the variety shit back to the television. You know what I'm saying? So, and in the works right now, World Star has told me that, with the right amount of episodes, they would be offering a situation for my podcast. So I'm trying to just keep it popping, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep it popping. Other than that, I got 2 albums out right now, Projectiles and Cognac, and Numbers I Could Deal With. Got some great features on them. As far as the features is Jada Kiss, 38 Special, Conway the Machine, Shaheem the Rugged Child, you know what I'm saying? Petey Crack, production from Evo, who was on Chris Brown last project, Cardiac, you know what I'm saying? Nigga just out here grinding like we supposed to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? And hopefully our drink champs come up soon so I can tell my side of
Hey, say no already. Get my man Dutch in there, man. You know he ready to come up there. And my people just text me, man. And they say you ain't do the trivia questions. You know I got a team, man. You know. And
Let's go.
shout out to my wife, man. You know what I'm saying? Because without my wife, bro, I'd be all over the place. Like I really like freestyle because I knew you. But I usually be having questions but I just wanted to be organic. But I got these trivia questions that my team have wrote up that I want to put in before we get off, if you don't mind us going through them right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, bro.
Okay. So this Philly born rapper wants you to lick her pussy and her crack. Who is she?
Rocky.
This Philly born rapper wants you to lick her pussy and her crack.
Eve.
My neck. My back. My pussy.
Oh, Kanye?
Yeah. I think she is. These my questions. I don't know if Kaya from Philly. Is Kaya from Philly, y'all? I don't know if she's from
Kaya
Philly.
from Miami. She's from Miami.
I don't know, but that's a trivia question I got. You know, maybe she's from Philly and moved to Miami. I don't know. We got to dig deep into
maybe. I don't know, but Kaya.
Yeah, so, this is not only a famous record label from New Orleans, but it's also the name of a well-known Philly DJ.
No Limit.
DJ who? This is not only a famous record label from New Orleans, but it's also the name of a well-known Philly DJ. Kaya was born in Philly, by the way, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, I ain't know that. I don't know that one. What I gotta do? Take a drink or something?
Nah. DJ Cash Money. You know, it's just like this. We like to inform people and give people information, man, because it's some things.
We do got a DJ named Cash Money in Philly, though.
Cash Money. Okay.
He a legend too. You
gotta get on your shit, nigga. You from Philly, nigga? I'm just trying to.
You're right. But you gotta remember, bro. Like, nigga.
Nigga, sharpen up on your history, nigga. You from Philly, nigga. I just interviewed Gillie, nigga. He did 23 years, nigga, and he was able to answer questions that was New Orleans, nigga. So if you from the city, nigga, you supposed to know. I'm forgetting about it. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Right.
Who is okay?
That was tricky.
Hold up.
You from Cash Money?
Okay, hold up. Who is a pit bull in a skirt?
That's Eve already. You know we know that.
Okay.
That's Eve.
While this bad boy was on his pursuit of happiness, getting jiggy with it.
That's Ines, man. That's Ines.
Hold up. Someone else was Muhammad Ali and his wife, Big Willie style. Who is that?
What?
While this bad boy was on his pursuit of happiness, getting jiggy with it, someone else was Muhammad Ali and his wife, Big Willie style. Who is it?
Oh, shit. Hold up. Say that one more time.
While this bad boy was on his pursuit of happiness, getting jiggy with it, someone was Muhammad Ali and his wife, Big Willie style.
Oh, that was that nigga got his ass whipped by Tory Lanez recently, right? August Alsina, right? Will Smith.
Nigga, all the bad boy, the pursuit of happiness.
What I'm saying is, Will Smith
is the answer. Nah, Will Smith is the answer.
August Alsina was hitting his wife, right?
Yeah. It just was a play on words. Okay, so he went from being state property to being paid millions for his part in a major sneaker brand.
Beanie.
Yeah, you got that. Okay, so finish the lyrics. Even though what we do
is wrong.
Yeah, who sang that?
That Freeway.
Okay. All right, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, we ain't gonna we ain't gonna punish him too much, man. You know, man, we getting older sometimes. You know, we lose a little. You know,
Yeah, it was too up. It was too up.
Yeah. But yeah, man, listen, man. I think Nori will reach out. You know, like I said, man, Nori one of the real ones, bro. You feel me? Reach out to Nori, dog, and I'ma put in word for you. You know what I'm saying? And tell him you wanna holler. But I want you to do what I told you today. Do the same thing, so that could be like, okay, I'm ready to put in word. Matter of fact, let me do it right now, nigga. While we online, I'm about to do it right now. So when you get off, you know what I'm saying? Cause one thing about real niggas do what they say, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want niggas to feel like I'm doing nothing that I ain't saying. You feel me? So I'm about to hit him right now, bro.
No, I text you earlier, bro, and you put that shit together, but in a matter of hours, you said, "Oh no, nigga, we ain't gonna talk this. We gonna have an open conversation on my motherfucking podcast." So shout out to Big Thuggin Podcast. I'm glad that we got a chance to let people know it ain't more so about the flowers, it's about the water as well too, man. You know what I'm saying?
I just text him, reach out to him, and that's my part. What I can do. I'm not like a lot of these artists, a lot of these dudes, bro. But I can't make nobody do nothing. You feel me?
No,
I
I get
feel
it.
like
I
I
get
feel
it.
like when I was asking for that hand, a helping hand, that's what I'm doing. I'm giving you a helping hand. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't need no handout. You need a helping hand. You feel me? And I think it don't take nothing for a person to give a person a helping hand in the game, dog. Especially like being the caliber nigga of who I am. It's nowhere in the world, nobody in this industry, dog. Because if you were still a fan of Lil Wayne, you remember the Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? So anybody in this industry should not have no personal problem with Hot Boy Turk, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I felt that. I felt like all y'all are basically, if it was all good and y'all saw me and Wayne and Baby and all us rocking, you niggas would be riding a nigga balls, you know what I'm saying? Or trying to ride them, you know what I'm talking about? But since, okay, I'm fucking with this and I don't really just see them together, I'm gonna keep this like this. That ain't real. You know, I'm just the nigga to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga always say, like, you the real nigga, I'm gonna say this, nigga telling the truth, not hating. And hopefully, like, me now having the platform that I got, wake a lot of these dudes up, dog, to reality, dog. Like, being real, nigga, that shit don't cost you nothing. That shit supposed to be in you, not on you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming, dog. Like you said, nigga, I told you I was gonna do something, nigga. I did that. You know, this wasn't planned, nigga. This shit just started. This shit happened at the, you know what I'm saying, nigga? This is what I'm about to do. You feel me? And that's the type of nigga that I want to have niggas that have the same energy with me with. Because, dog, one thing about it, nigga always say, like, real niggas don't have a platform. Nigga, if we work together, that's the platform. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to look for these other niggas and kissing these other niggas' ass. And these niggas don't give a fuck about you, but when they come through your city and they need a pass, they gonna call you and you gonna forget about this nigga ain't fuck with you last week, but he needed to get past to get home, to get to the hotel from the concert, or get to his jet to get out your city. He used your motherfucking muscle. That's another Big Thuggin podcast. I'm gonna bring somebody on here who gonna speak about that. Cause a lot of these niggas, you know, do that. And the thing about me, I'm tied in with all these niggas that they have to do that with, bro. And I ain't never have to do half of the shit that they doing because niggas respect me because I earned it, not because I bought it. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing but respect, dog, at Big Thuggin. We taking hardship using God's gift in spite of negativity, nigga. I look at you as a brother then, I look at you as a brother now. You know what I'm saying? Nori, man, holla at my dude, Dutch, man. He got a story to tell, man. You feel me? We appreciate you, dog, over here. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you need me, nigga, you already know, nigga. You call me anytime. You already know if I miss it, I'm calling back. You got the direct, nigga. Ain't no DM. You know, that's the difference from me, nigga. If I fuck with you, you got the direct, nigga. You can call me. If I miss it, nigga, I'm going to hit you back. I'ma text
But-
you and be like, "What's up?" And you don't hit me
Right.
back, then I'm about to call your ass back. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So you
right,
already
right.
know what it is.
You know I know the rules, man. I appreciate you for having me, bro. Keep going up. And I hope that Kevin Hart shit do happen for you, and it's gonna happen for you. And I need a role in that motherfucking movie. We gonna put that out there straight like that. Man, go ahead. Well, you know we trying to make these checks, nigga. Let's get it, man. I appreciate you, man. Make sure everybody tap in the big Thuggin, man. Salute to my nigga Turk, man.
Tell him, man, where to follow you again at, bro, and we gonna end it like
Dutchieman _ Dutchieman on everything. You ain't even got to look that hard. DUTCHIEMAN. And I'm out here.
All right, nigga, stay up, bro. Appreciate you, nigga.
For sure.
All right.